Ripping them to shreds.
Yes, ripping
destroying.
them to shreds. Alright, let's just start.
Hello to you. You're watching us on YouTube on Active TV. It's the Sips on Active TV. I don't know why you're laughing at my song because
it was like late 90s, early 2000s style.
Active TV. With the Sips on... No, I lost it. It was a once in a lifetime thing.
Welcome to the Sips.
Welcome all you Sibbies.
Yes.
We are sub grateful. We are sublighted. We are
about to shout it too. So let's get to the shouting.
It's time! Ha ha! When the sun enters the sky and the rain enters the ground.
Just shout at them.
We are about to shout at two very fortunate human beings in the history of humanity. And the two people that we will be shouting, Sashi drumroll. Sashi's famous drumrolls. The two people that we will fortunately give the honor of being shouted at is Oluchi. She says, laugh, 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 laugh. You guys honestly know how to make a person's day a heart, another heart, heart, another heart, heart, and many stars.
Sparkles.
Oluchi, you have just made our day. Thank you.
You have.
Thank you. The second person that we will be shouting at said that they had a sippy week. We were very impressed. First person to have a sippy week.
Right.
Who are they, Chachi?
That is Sandra Zazere.
Zazere.
Yes.
Sandra Z.
Yes.
Thank you. We're having a sippy week too. Hope the rest of you are having a sippy week. Don't forget to comment. We love your comments. Even if we don't give a shout out, we love your comments. So comment every single time. Almost said every day. Every day is an option too.
Right.
But what are we doing today, Chachi?
We are going to be de-stereotyping, demythifying.
Demythifying, demysterifying.
Telling the truth.
About what?
About stereotypes.
Okay.
Yes, so we have picked 4 stereotypes that plague our world today. And we are going to be discussing. Is it
ripping
true?
them to shreds.
Yes, ripping them to
destroying.
Alright, let's just start.
All men are trash.
Dum, dum, dum.
Is this true?
I feel like it is not true. Because you are now taking all men, every man that has ever lived. Jesus was a man. And now you are saying, that they are all trash. And I know a lot of men. And personally, I wouldn't consider them trash.
No, even the stupid ones.
The thing is this, there are guys that have made mistakes, but there's girls that have made mistakes as well. And I know that this comes out of the whole men have raped and abused and etc, etc, etc. And no, that is not okay. I'm not saying that is okay. And what those guys did was not okay. And they deserve the consequences due to them that will come to them for their actions. But that doesn't now mean that all men in the world are trash. You can't now go and say, all of them are trash when one person or 2 people or 50 people did it.
Yes, and you know what trash is? It's things you throw away. You can't throw away people.
You can't.
They were created by God. So then, in other words, you're saying that God is creating trash.
And you know, I don't appreciate that because men are the protectors in our society.
They're meant to be the head of households, the superheroes.
The superheroes.
The protection.
They're leaders. And no, now you're like, well, now we have people who are trash leading us. No, they're not trash. They're not trash. There are men that have made mistakes. But
There are
women.
stupid men.
There are women that have made mistakes. There are very evil women in the world today. It's not just men.
And there are stupid women too.
Exactly. So now, technically, then we should say all of humanity is trash. But it's not. Because of
Do you want to end up in a dustbin?
Yes. So not all men are trash.
No. And, ladies, I would say, be careful of the men that you want to get in relationships with. But at the same time, fathers and husbands play a massive role. So men cannot be trash.
And technically, in order to be born, a man is needed.
You need a man. So in other words, you are semi-trash.
So
you came from trash.
Not even that. You wouldn't exist. Even if you've had a bad father, you owe him your life. Because you wouldn't be alive today without him. Like, he gave you life. He did the deed.
He did the deed. Right. Second stereotype is that all blondes are unintelligent. I personally do not appreciate this stereotype because...
you're not naturally blonde though.
I'm not naturally blonde, but I've dyed my hair blonde, which makes me classified
as a blonde
in the groups of blondes. In Hitler's time, I would have been an Aryan.
You would have?
With lots of hair dye and
I wonder where the stereotype came from though. Like, who decided that blondes are stupid? Oh, I think I know where it came from.
Someone who was jealous of blonde people.
You know, at one point, I don't think it's the case anymore, but at one point, it was like only blondes are beautiful. Like, you went through, like, the super hot chick. You saw it in movies even. It was always a blonde chick. But then, like, they almost classified those blonde chicks as, like, very snobby and stupid in a way.
Got the beauty, but not the brain.
Yes, exactly. So maybe it came out of that, blondes are beautiful, but they're not intelligent.
Well, I here today am here to break the news that blondes fall into some of the most intelligent categories of humanity.
I just don't think it's intelligent to base someone else's intelligence on their hair color.
How dare you define us by our hair colors when blonde is what makes us look pretty.
So maybe some people were like really smart, but they weren't good looking, and they just felt like
they were smart but not good looking.
Yes, and they were like, I'll be smart.
Everyone is beautiful in their own way. All right, yes. Beauty is in the eye
of the beholder.
So blondes, we are not unintelligent. Next stereotype: Christians are boring. Everything Christians do are boring. Their parties are boring. We are always wearing white clothing.
I'm scared of white clothing because I eat like a baby. And normally mess on myself.
And I have dirt that appears from nowhere. And I look down and there is dirt on my
Can I just
dirt.
say something, right? As a Christian, I don't drink. Right? So when we go to parties...
You don't drink water?
We don't drink alcoholic beverages.
Okay. She doesn't drink alcohol, but she drinks coffee.
Yes.
Tea. Water.
Yes.
Milk.
Yes.
Cold drink.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go, yes, because it's real. Yeah.
But when I go to a party, I do not need alcohol to have fun. Like, I can go to a party and genuinely have a good time without alcohol. But why is it for some people that if there's no alcohol, they think that the party is boring?
Because they're boring!
Why do you need help to be fun? Christians don't need help to be fun. We're just fun.
In fact, the once we went to a year-end function, we were dominating the dance floor. Why are you laughing? It's the truth.
Sorry, I pictured us dancing really badly, but thinking we were dominating.
We were dominating the dance floor with some very good moves, let me tell you. We were killing it. We were making it lit. And then what happened was people came to us and they thought that because we're having such a good time, we are drunk.
Yep.
And they started trying to get us to take shots because they thought the more drunk we are, the more fun we'll have. But we weren't drunk. And then drunk people joined us and they were slipping on their alcohol and they were not dominating the dance floor because those moves are undefinable.
And the next day, we didn't wake up like, oh,
you're vomiting, you've got headaches.
We didn't wake up like that because we didn't have alcohol.
Why would you put your poor body through things like that and then at 80 easy? English is gone.
And what?
At 80 years old, your body is falling apart because of what you put it through. Just in the name of fun.
Or fun.
And since when is fun defined as being high or being drunk? That's not a different... So in other words, you must suffer to have fun. That doesn't sound like suffering.
You mean that doesn't sound like fun?
Can I have an English data bundle, please?
Oh wow.
10 rand of English.
10 rand just for the end of the
10
episode.
minutes of English.
You don't need to suffer in order for fun.
Yes, that's what I meant.
You don't need
You
that.
don't. Since when does fun equal suffering?
It doesn't.
If you want to have fun, surround yourself with good people. Dance.
You don't necessarily need to dance.
Sing to songs you've never sung before. Laugh, make jokes, prepare fun games. It's not boring.
Fun needs preparation, not suffering.
So instead of needing stuff to make you confident or funny, just learn how to be funny by yourself.
We have a comedy show for that, just to get...
And learn those jokes off by heart and prepare yourself. One day we shall do a dancing sips. We'll teach you the good dance moves. We'll show you how to dominate
On the dance floor.
on the dance floor like
Yes.
we did.
Yes.
To show the party how it's done. When you leave, everyone leaves with you.
Yep.
So Christians are not boring.
No.
They're possibly the funniest people because they're genuinely funny. They're genuinely confident.
We're Christian, and if you think we're boring,
If you think we are boring, how dare you insult us?
we
will block you from our screen.
we shouldn't have even answered this one. We should have just said we're Christians. Are we boring? No.
Oh, look at us.
Okay, there we go. Next
Look.
one.
People who are single are ugly. I've never seen you as ugly.
No, I've never seen you as ugly either.
Thank you.
Why are you single?
Because I feel like I have a rare case of awesomeness that cannot be handled by humanity. So I'm waiting for a human to drop directly from heaven that will have this rare case of awesomeness, because I could kill someone with the awesomeness I have inside of me.
Definitely. For people's safety. For
For,
men's
it's
safety.
for men's safety,
For
because
men's
men aren't
safety.
trash, so we need them.
Yeah.
So we need to protect
We
them.
can't be killing them off like flies.
No, we can't. Why are you single?
Well, sort of like you.
Oh, sort of.
I'm
Okay.
waiting for a man to drop directly from the UK.
I didn't realize they drop from other countries. Unless the plane is going to just fly over and drop him directly onto the
Parachute
house.
out, yes.
You know, people who are single are not ugly.
There's a
And
reason.
then sometimes you get stereotypes where people say, oh no, pretty girls that claim to be single are lying. And I was like, no, not really, not all the time. Maybe you get the few girls and guys who are stupid like that, and they're single, but they single with 100 people by their side.
You know what I think the stereotype comes out of, actually? I think it comes out of insecurity from a perspective of, if I'm single, what's wrong with me? In the society we live in fact, it's not even our society, even if you look like back in the day, people have put so much pressure on getting married.
Having children.
Exactly. Like in the olden days, for a woman especially, you couldn't do anything with your life
Without a man.
You had to get married and have children. If you did that, you were successful. And if you didn't do that, you were a failure. I think there's just so much pressure put on it. And for me, it's unnecessary because it's causing people to get into wrong relationships. I think a lot of society's issues actually come out of the fact that so much pressure is put on people to be in relationships.
And if no one's pursuing you, enjoy the peaceful time. If people are pursuing you,
Don't reply.
block them.
Wow. Well, unless they've got a British accent, then you can.
Get a restraining order against them. And enjoy singleness. Embrace it as the gorgeous man or woman you are.
The question you have to ask yourself is, that person, are they going to make you a better you or a worse you?
A prettier you or an uglier you? Well, with the wrong person, they make you ugly.
Yeah, it's true.
Then you really are ugly, but as
Yeah.
long as you were single.
It's because you were not single. Ha! We have de-stereotyped, demythified,
Demysterified,
shredded
ripped into shreds.
that men are not trash.
No, trash is in the dustbin.
Trash is trash.
Men are human beings.
Men are men. Second one!
Blondes are some of the most intelligent people in the world.
Your intelligence is not defined by your hair color. Third one!
Christians are the funnest, the most exciting.
Unless they're depressed. Then
Unless
they're
they're
not fun.
depressed, then why are you depressed?
And last one! If you are single, you are ugly.
How dare you? How dare you insult us?
I'm glad we had this talk.
An enlightening session with Kayla and Chachi.
Yes. So, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Like, we are here. We are like here. So, please please go and subscribe to Active TV so we can get to 1,000
Yes.
subscribers and continue doing the awesome things that we are doing.
Yes, please do.
Yes, because you love us.
And then get
We
your
love you.
aunt, your grandmother, your father,
Your brother.
your grandfather, your brother, your cousins,
Your
your other
boyfriend, your
cousins, your
boyfriend.
second, your third cousins,
Your wife, your husband,
your
friends,
your neighbors,
your enemies,
your teachers,
everybody,
lecturers,
everybody,
lecturers,
Everybody.
gymnasts, gym instructors,
everybody.
everyone
To subscribe to Active TV. Comment down below, like the video.
Subscribe, like, comment, share,
And we will see you next time.
on the subs. Have a subby week.
Have a nice life.
A sabapulous week. That is fabulous in a sabapulous a week.
Have a nice life.
Pieces. Till next lifetime.